Welcome, Wargamers, to another episode of War of the Realms. Today I've got Rafi here from Etobicoke. I can never say that properly, so I'm going to continue to try to say it and mess it up each time. So Rafi's come in to challenge me to a 2,000 point game, and you're running your Death?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Now, is Death your preferred faction, or you play a couple different factions?
I play a couple of different factions, but Death is my main one.
Okay, is your go-to?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to be running Daemons today, because I try to mix it up a little bit every once in a while, and not always take Iron Guts or a Karthguard. But yeah, trying something a little bit different. I'm going to run some Nurgle with some Khorne mixed into it. Let's check out the armies in the board. Rafi, why don't you start us off with your 2,000 point list? What do we got?
Alright, so starting here, we have 20-man unit of Skeleton Spearmen. We have 20 Graveguard. They're going to be armed with the great weapons. I can't remember what they're exactly called, but that's what they are.
They're taking the great weapons for the sword and board?
Yeah. I have a Nurgle here, custom sculpted. Yep, pretty nice.
Freaky deaky looking?
Yep. We have a 10-man unit of Swordsman Skeletons. Pretty average. 2 Vampire Lords. Nothing special about them, really. One has the Flying Horror, obviously. And then we have a White King with a Black Axe.
Very cool. And behind the White King?
We have 3 Vargheists. And to top it off, my general is going to be a Vampire Lord on a Zombie Dragon with Red Fury and the Ring of Immortality.
And that's 2,000 points in the dot, or you a couple points shy?
20 points shy.
Gotcha. I'm 20 points shy as well, so.
Oh, perfect.
Nice. Over here for the Demon Army, I've got 2 units of Plague Bearers, unit of Bloodletters, 2 units of 3 Beasts of Nurgle. Moving over this way, I've got the 3 Plague Drones. Heroes in the middle, I've got a Bloodthirster that has been upgraded to have the Chaos Rune Blade. I've got Epidemius, because I used him once and he was awesome. Hey Ben. And then I've got a Great Unclean One, which is going to be my general. Gave him Great Destroyer and Favor the Gods for an extra wound and unpredictable destruction on a 5 or 6. Hopefully I don't forget it all game. I'm also running all the Nurgle stuff as the Nurgle Taliban, so they get some regeneration to them. It's the board we're going to be playing on today. Well, then we set up, we're going to do Blood and Glory. So starting over here, we've got 10-man unit from the... These were what, the Spearmen?
Yeah, no, those are Skeletons.
Skeleton Spearmen, or?
Yeah, Skeleton Spearmen, sorry.
Gotcha. Because, yeah, we split it up so you had enough battle line.
Yeah, that's right.
We got 1 Vampire Lord, the Vargheists. The other part of the skeleton unit there. The White King, big old healthy unit of Graveguard. Other Vampire Lord. These are the skeletons with sword and board.
Yep.
Super scary Vampire Dragon. And the Morngul. Across the board, we've got my Bloodthirster, Bloodletters, my unit of Plague Drones, 1 of the units of Beasts of Nurgle, 1 of the units of Plague Bearers, Great Unclean One General, kind of smacked out of the middle of all the Nurgle stuff, and then the other unit of Plague Bearers, and other unit of the Beasts of Nurgle. Chaos did finish deploying first, which means that I get the choice of who's going to go first in the first battle round. And I think I'm going to choose for the Death Army to activate first. So let's go on to Death turn 1. Starting off the hero phase, is going to have the Vampire Lord on the Dragon.
Yep.
What are we casting?
We're casting Mystic Shield, and we're going to be casting it on the Morngul.
Alrighty. Looking for, was it 5?
6.
Oh yeah, 6 to cast for that.
Yep.
You got
Get it off.
And I do not have anything in range to try to unbind.
So now that Morngul will have a 2-up save that cannot be really stopped with Rend. Okay, so now I'm going to be casting the command ability Dread Knight, which gives reroll to all failed hits, and I will be giving it to himself.
Okay, so he just picks a unit within however many inches?
Yeah.
Alright, so rerolling all failed to hit rolls?
Yep.
Nice.
And that is it for hero phase.
On to the movement phase, what are we going to do over here?
Alright, we're going to move the Morngul up 12 inches just around here. Let's see if we can get that. Yep.
Yeah, not intending to charge or anything, so...
Yep, so just about here. Give that.
Grabbing cover, even though can't claim it, right?
Yeah. And Yuri has a 2-up save.
Yeah, good point. And then the dragon flying up as well.
Yep, he's just gonna waddle a bit here. Not gonna move much farther. I do not.
To be able to take that objective.
Yeah,
at the end of the turn.
much.
Makes sense.
All right, and then we're gonna move on to skeletons over here.
Skeletons down.
All
Would you
right.
advance or are they gonna run?
I don't plan on running. I'm not gonna move them very much farther. I kind of want you to come to me, so
Gotcha.
I'm kind of just.
Hold back a little bit. So
Yep.
starting to advance up the board, not taking an overly aggressive position.
Yep. No, I don't want to stay really right in front of you.
Went ahead and just moved everything up, slowly advancing up the middle of the board. And next up, the Vargeis.
Yep.
Fly. What's their base move?
I believe it is 12.
Okay. Kind of spooky, a lot faster than my stuff.
Yep. And they're just gonna fly just about here. Just get all the way over there. And he is going to follow up behind. Just there. And these guys are just going to circle around to just take the objective. Hold it.
That is it. End of the turn. Taking this objective here for death. So flip it over. We'll use the skull as your holding the objective. And you hold those objectives even if you leave them until I come to take them away from you. And then same thing over here, holding this objective, you already get the skull. So we're going to go on to Chaos turn 1. Chaos turn, not a whole lot to do in the hero phase. So we'll start off, he's going to use his command ability that gives some bonuses to charges around him. And I think I'm going to go for a shield as well. Maybe it'll be a little bit more aggressive. Instead of going for the shield, I think I'm going to go for the bolt. I'm barely in range to cast into the unit of Vargeis, so let's do it. Looking for a 5. And barely getting it. And D3 mortal wounds for 3. Not a bad start. You do get your death save for having the hero close by, though.
Correct.
So looking for a 6 up.
Failed to make any.
So taking 3 wounds.
Yep.
Onto my movement. These beasts here are going to run because they do have the ability to run and charge. Base 5 move, plus they're going to go another 2 inches for a 7-inch move total. Up to there. Not getting far as I want. It's going to be like a 10-inch charge if I want them to try to go in. Send up the Great Unclean One next. Base 5-inch move. Going to run for an additional 4 inches. Send the Plague Bearers up behind. Base 4-inch move, plus another 3, 8 total. Don't worry guys, I can totally do math. They moved up 7. Over here, other unit of Plague Bearers, base 4-inch move, plus another 6 for 10 total. Start climbing up on this thing. A little bit tough to balance on that, but up they go. Let's run this unit of the Beast of Nurgle as well. Gonna go an additional 1 inch. Wah, wah. Bloodletters up next. 5-inch move. They're going to go an additional 2 inches for 7 total. Army's not going quick today. Battle line moving up nicely across the board. Drones next got an 8-inch base move. They're going to run for another 2. Good job, guys. Right over there, I was really hoping for them to go super quick and steal that objective off the bat so the Bloodthirster can kind of pull back. Not going to work, but I want that objective because I've got the Morngul coming pretty quick towards me. So the Bloodthirster is just going to head over this way to get close enough to take that objective for the Demons. Everything ran, so there's going to be no shooting going on. But these Beast Nurgle are going to declare a charge. It's 10 inches for them to make it in. Oh, close. Not quite, though. That is it for Demons turn 1. Both sides kind of moving up. I think we're going to have a big fight going on over here in a minute. Managed to take both of the objectives, so it's 2-2 for objectives as we move on to the second turn and roll off to see who's going to take priority. Death is going to roll a 3. Chaos will roll a 2. So your choice.
I will take it.
Alright, so we're going to go into Death turn 2. Over to the Chaos side. Hero phase. Where do we want to start?
It's not chaos.
Oh, yeah, I guess Undead.
Anyways,
That's how I try to cheat and take a turn.
Right. Anyways, I'm gonna start off with my Zombie Dragon Vampire Lord. He's gonna cast a
The shield again?
Yeah, on himself this time.
Ooh, leaving the Morgul with less protection. Even though the Morgul doesn't really need it because it's a Morgul.
Yeah, exactly.
So, same thing, looking for a 6 to cast.
And I get it.
Nobody in range to unbind. So you're Mystic Shielded.
Yep, so now I have a 2-up save.
Any command abilities?
Yep, I'm going to be using the same one as I did before. It's called Dread Knight, reroll all failed hits. So I don't need to roll for that, and that just goes off, and that's it.
Over this side of the board, the other Vampire Lord in the middle is not in range to cast anything, but this one certainly is.
So I'm going to be casting Spirit Blight onto that unit there. So what that does is subtract 1 attack from their melee weapons.
Okay. So 1 from the actual attacks made then, right? Not
Correct.
to hit?
Yes.
Cast on a 6?
Yep. And I don't get it.
On to movement now, starting with the Vargeists.
Yep, they're going to be just moving up here.
Heading towards the Great and Clean one, staying 3 away. You got plenty of movement.
Yep. So just there.
Yeah, I was barely within the 18-inch range, so they should be about, what, 6 away from him?
Yeah.
I guess that was before I went casting. So yeah, they're a lot closer than that. Vampire Lord up next.
Yep, he's just going to move as well, just to there.
Big blob of death in the middle is going to advance, so what I'll let you do, Rafi, is just move them all up and we'll come back, show the viewers where they're at after.
Right on.
Up they go, getting closer, but now for the scary bit. We've got the 2 big giant gribbly monsters. Who's going first?
We're going to go with the Nurgle, and he's just going to fly down, because he has fly, and just go right there.
Yeah.
To contest that, the zombie dragon moves 14 inches and flies as well, so he's just going to be popping up over there.
I was really hoping I'd go first.
Yep.
Shooting phase using the Pestilent Breath from the dragon. So the way it works is before you check to see if you hit, you roll, and if you roll equal to or less than the number of models in the unit, you automatically hit.
Yep.
Since the Bloodthirster's buy is lonesome, if you roll a 1, you're going to hit.
Which I don't.
It doesn't. And then it hits on a 4 up, so this is the actual roll to hit, and you get the reroll from your command ability.
Yep. And it hits.
This wounds on a 2.
Yep.
And -1 rend, right?
Yep.
Go down to a 5-up save. Don't make it, so d6 damage.
Yep. Ooh, 5.
That's not good. 9 wounds remaining on that Bloodthirster. Any other shooting in your army?
No, not so.
Don't the Fargeist do something?
Fargeists do not.
Oh no. Nah, I was totally wrong. We couldn't find anything. I'm just making rules up.
Yep.
Moving on to charges now. Who wants to declare a charge first?
I want to go with the zombie dragon first.
Okay, see how far the charge is going to be.
10.
10 inches. Kind of spoiled for choice there.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, right in the face. Just here.
Yeah, I figured as much. And then Mr. Morgul going to charge as well or no?
I guess, yeah, let's try.
Roll dice and see what you get.
6.
6 inches.
Not going anywhere.
Yep. So we've got 1 unit in combat there. Only 1 combat to take care of. You did manage to bring the drones into this as well. I assume you're gonna swing first and not let me swing first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to declare your attacks?
I want to declare all of my attacks into the
Bloodthirster?
Yep.
Swinging in, starting with the Lance. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and you get the reroll because of your command ability.
Yep. Here we go.
2 hits with a reroll.
Oh.
Goes to 3 hits. And then what are they wounding on?
3s.
Wounding on 3s. You get no reroll help with that, right?
Nope.
So only 1?
Yep.
What's the rend?
1.
-1 rend. 5-up save. Come on, big guy.
Oh.
Made it.
Right.
Next up is the Dragon's Maw. 2 attacks hitting on 4s, rerolling. 1 hit with a reroll.
Nope.
Still only 1 hit. What's the wound on?
3.
Let's see what we get. Wounds. -2 rend, d6 damage. So I'm looking for a 6-up save.
Yep.
Getting a 4 doesn't help. d6 damage.
Oh.
6, so brings me down to 3. You almost killed him already. 6 attacks with the claws now. Hits on 4s, the reroll.
Ooh.
No hits so far. Getting a pair out of that. What are they wounding on?
3s.
Alright, let's see what you get.
1.
One wounding hit. What's the rend?
1.
-1 rend, so 5 up save. Doesn't make it. How much damage?
2.
So he's down to 1 wound left. Well, Never Had Free's going to kick off. You've done
More than 6.
8 wounds to
Yeah.
him. So there's no way that you... Because if you roll less than the amount of wounds you cause, then you get to attack again immediately.
Yep.
So this gets to happen all over again. Let's start with the lance.
Alright.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling.
Yep.
Okay, so we get 2 hits, and then wounding on 3s.
1.
1 wound with a -1 rend.
Yep.
5 up save. Or he's dead. Oh, he made it. Dragon's Maw, 2 attacks hitting on 4s.
Rerolling.
So 1 hit, and then you're wounding on
3. There we go.
wounds. This was the -2 rend.
Yep, d6 damage.
Okay, so a 6 up. Nope, doesn't make it. Only 1 wound left. Yeah,
Overkill.
he's overkilled by a bunch. Down he goes. That's not a good start. Over to my side, I do have some plague drones that are going to pile in and make their swings. So I'll send these guys in. He's not glued to his mount. Managing to get 2 of them in, so I will get some swings. I'm going to go for Unpredictable Destruction on a 5 or 6. No. There I go, trying to cheat again. There wasn't a hero close enough by anyways, so it didn't matter that it didn't go off. So let's start swinging in. Start with the lame attacks first, just the Plague Swords. Looking for 4s to hit, 3s to wound. I do have the champ in, so that's why I got the 1 extra swing. 3s. Made 1. No rend, you get your 2 up save.
And I'm good.
Now for the Prehensile Proboscis, 3 attacks per model. 3s to hit, 4s to wound. Everything hits so far. 4s to wound. Not nearly as good, 2 wounding hits. 2 up save, no rend here. Fine. Last but not least, 2 swings with the Venomous Sting. 4s to hit, 3s to wound. Nothing hits. End of the turn for death. Don't have to worry about any kind of battle shock or anything like that, but you are going to be taking this objective. It is now controlled by you because I'm not close enough to contest it. Give you guys a quick little sweep of the battlefield as we're going to move on to Demons turn 2. I need to do some major damage here. Hero phase is going to start off with the Great Unclean One casting another bolt at your Vampire Lord here.
Okay.
So looking for a 5 to cast. Getting it with a 9. I assume you're going to attempt to unbind.
Yep.
Get a show a 10.
I do not.
So D3 mortal wounds to the vampire. For 1, you get your 6 up death save.
Nope.
Taking a wound brings it down to what?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Command ability, Great Unclean One's going to do the same thing. Use his unique command ability. So I get that big bonus to if I roll a 7 on my charge. Beasts of Nurgle here are going to run, base 5-inch move, plus another 5 for 10-inch move total. Keep in mind they can run and charge. Having to move around the Vampire Lord there. Ideally, I won't be charging him. I'll be charging this unit here. It'll be a 7-inch charge, but if not, I'll probably get against the Vampire Lord. Great Unclean One, just going to shuffle up a little bit so he's within 3, or just barely out of 3 of the Vargheists. Plague Drone's going to opt to flee, so they go 8 plus another 4 for a 12-inch move total. Successfully getting away this turn from your big scary Gribblies. Next we're going to move the Bloodletters over because I smell a charge coming up. Unit ending up there. Bump a couple of these guys back, but getting within the 3 inches to make that charge. Beasts of Nurgle here up next. Kind of blend into that nicely. They're going to go 5 plus another 5 for a 10-inch move. Moving those beasts over this way because I want to start to kind of pull your army apart, put pressure everywhere. I still got a couple of units to move. Epidemius kind of going to sit there all game like a fat. Plague Bearer unit here, just going to shuffle to be within the 3 inch of those Vargheists. unit on top of the... What would you call this?
Temple?
Temple?
Yeah.
Ziggurat? Is that how you say that word?
I think it's ziggurat.
I've read that a bunch, but I've never actually figured out how to pronounce it. They're going to run 4-inch plus another 1. Good job, guys. 5-inch move. Moving up like so. I love this terrain piece, but I always forget why I don't like bringing it, because it's a mess. Shooting, not a whole lot of options. Grit and Clean One's going to go for a Noxious Bile onto that unit of Vargeist. D6 shots for 2 shots. These are hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. We got 1 hit. 1 wound with the Rend. You should not be getting a save, except for you get your 6-up death save for having the vampire close by. Bonus 6.
Nope.
Taking 1 damage and losing a Vargeist. The tally's at 1. Time for some charges. Let's start off with the Beasts of Nurgle. How far are they going to charge? 4 inches. Yeah, I guess they're going into that vampire. A great Unclean One going to charge next. Getting that 7-inch charge, so they will get a bonus. I just can't remember what exactly it is. We'll check in a minute. But I'm going to charge him to over there. That 7-inch charge means an extra 1 attack for each of the melee weapons. Not bad. Going to go for the unit of Plague Bearers now. Yeah, they're definitely in with a 10-inch charge. Charge ending up like so, making sure that I might as well use the movement if I got it. Bloodletters over here up next. Their charge is going to be 9 inches. Ending their charge like so. Over to combat now. I've got a couple different options, but I'm definitely going to opt, I think, for the Bloodletters to go first, because I need to do some damage to do Big Scary there. And they got a full unit of 20, so adding +1 to their hit rolls. It's going to be 21 attacks coming in after everybody piles in nice and tight. 21 attacks against that vampire. Now, I get +1 to my hit rolls because of how many I have in the unit. Normally they're hitting on 4s, means they're hitting on 3s. Normally they cause mortal wounds on 6s, but now it's on 5s. So let's see what the unit can't do. Come on guys, roll high. There's some 6s and 5s in there. Managed to roll 10 5+s, so these are all going to be mortal wounds. And then the regular ones, wounding on 3s. 1 manages to wound. Okay, so let's do the 1 regular one first. -1 Rend, so you get your 3-up save.
Nope.
Fail it, so taking 1 damage.
Okay.
That's 1 wound cost to you, and then the other 10 you get a roll here. You are getting just your 6-up death save.
Yep.
Rolling 1, so that's going to be 10 wounds total you're taking on the Vampire Lord. Brings that Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon down to 4 wounds remaining. Way better than I should have gotten. I got no complaints about that. Rafi opting to move down to this end of the table to have the Vargeist swing into my Plague Bearers. Cloud of Flies is going to kick off for the Plague Bearers, so that means you're at -1 to hit in close combat because they have 20 or more in the unit. So what are you normally hitting on?
I'm normally hitting on 3s.
So now you're hitting on 4s.
Yep.
How many hits are we going to get?
We're going to get 7. Let's hope. Very close.
Pretty good. So that's 6 hits so far. Oh yeah, sorry, 5 hits. Because you are hitting on 4s. And then wounding on?
3s.
They all wound. Multiple damage or no?
Damage 2.
Getting a 6-up save out of this. So saving 2 off the bat. And then I get my resilience on a 5-up. For no more help. So that's killing off 3. And then you get to roll 3 dice. And on 6s you get to make more attacks.
Yep. Nope.
I'll pull off 1, 2, 3. Gonna have my Beasts of Nurgle go next. Let's do their D6 attacks. So they each, I guess we gotta do a little pile. So they're each gonna make D6 attacks with the claws and tentacles. Nice 15 attacks coming in. 15 attacks hitting on 4s. Missing with 5 of them.
Yep.
So definitely above average, 10 hits.
Definitely.
Wounding that vampire on 3s. So we've got a grand total of 6 wounding hits. What's your armor save?
4 up.
4 up. All right, let's see what you can do.
Okay.
You got 4 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Passing 3, failing 2, down to 2 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Get your 6 up death save as well. So 2 there. 4, no help.
Okay.
So yeah, down to 2 wounds remaining. 3 attacks now with the slobbering tongues. 4s and 3s. So we've got a couple hits. 3s to wound. No wounds. You lived through that. Vampire Lord now going to retaliate, swinging into the Plague Bearer unit.
Yep.
Hitting on
3s.
Everything hits with the 4 attacks.
Yep.
And then wounding on
3s.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. I assume he's got a rend.
Yep. Rend 1.
Rend 1, so I go to a 6 up save.
Ooh.
Saving 2, and then resilient on a 5. Alright, they're good. I love Plague Bears. That one they got through is D3 damage. So roll how much damage it was supposed to be.
Okay,
It was only supposed to be 1 anyway, so everything comes out in the wash.
Yep.
Swinging with the Great Unclean One now, getting to make a bonus attack with each of the close combat weapons because of that charge. So let's start off with the Plague Flail. I got 4 attacks now, hitting on 3s. We've got 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounding hits with a -1 rend.
Okay.
So your save goes to a 6.
Yep. Nope.
And then they're 2 damage apiece, so 4 dice to see if death can help. On 6s.
No.
No help at all. That one's cocked. Reroll that one.
Alright. Nope.
There you go. So yeah, it's going to take 4 damage.
I'll just take off 1.
Massive Vile Sword gets its swings now. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Sorry, hitting on 4s. That's 3 hits. And then I'm looking for 3s to wound. 3 wounding hits, -2 rend. They're D3 damage apiece. So see how much damage that is, because you're not getting a save, right?
Yep.
So that is only 2, 3, 4 damage that you're going to ignore on 6s.
I don't.
Oh, that's the unit of them.
Bye-bye.
Tally is up to 3 models. Not great, but we're getting there, guys. This is Zombie Dragon time. I'm going to start off with the Lord on top with the Lance.
Yep.
Still hitting on 3s.
Yep. And re-rolling still.
Gross. Okay, so we've got 3 hits on the unit of Bloodletters. And then looking for 3s to wound. 2 wounding hits. How much damage are they?
Damage 2.
6 up save on the Bloodletters because of the rend. Saved 1, failed 1, so that's 2 damage going through. Let's kill off 1. Or actually, no. We're going to kill off over here. 1, 2. Next up is the Maw, hitting on 4s, rerolling. 1 hit so far.
Nope.
Only 1 hit. Wounding on 3.
Yep.
It wounds. -2 rend.
Yep.
So not getting any kind of a save out of that. And how much damage?
D6.
Gross.
For 5.
Turn big chunks of that unit. Now you get your damage. You get 3 attacks with the claws. With these 3s and 3s?
4s and 3s.
4s and 3s. Rerolling your misses. Only 1 hit so far. Still only 1 hit. 3s to wound.
Nope.
Fails to wound. Woot. I keep forgetting about Red Fury. That's so good. Okay, so Red Fury automatically goes off. So swinging with your lance again. 3s and 3s. We've got 2 hits with a reroll. 3 hits. 3s to wound. 1 wounding hit with a -1 rend. I go to my 6 up save.
Hey.
Made it. The Maw now hitting on 4s. 1 hit with a reroll. Still only 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Fails to wound. Oh, this might be okay. 3 attacks now with the claws. 4th to hit.
Yep.
1 hit with a reroll. So we got 2 hits, and these are wounding on 3s.
Yep. 1.
1 wounding hit with the rend.
1.
1 rend, so a 6 up save. Nope.
2 damage.
2 damage, which is going to lose 2. We'll go 1. And actually, no, he'll stay. Go 1, 2. Let's heal his wound back now before we forget about it. So you're at 5 because of the hunger.
Yep.
I am going to be making my pile-in over here for those plague bears. See if I can finish off that zombie. Or vampire. That's right. Piling in, managing to get 4 in range to swing, but I got to check for the unpredictable destruction because I do have a hero close enough by. Show me a 5 or 6 to get +1 to hit. Yes, +1 to hit. That is 4 attacks, looking for 3s and 3s now. We've got 3 hits. 2 wounding hits. No Ren, so you get your 4 up armor?
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, made them both. You're fine. That is the end of death, turn 2. So on to battle shock. Get a roll for the plague bearers. There's no chance of me losing anybody, but on a 1, I'm going to get models back. Nope. Lost 9 bloodletters over here, so d6 minus 1 are going to run away, but I hope to roll a 1 and get models back. No. But nobody flees at least. What am I talking about cheating? I'm going to have 1 flee. This actually might make a difference. We'll say he'll flee. End of the turn. I do have more models within 6 of this objective, though, so it becomes a death objective now. Oh, I forgot to flip it, so we'll just keep it. Or, no, why am I saying death? This is the problem because I play death all the time. Yeah. It goes to being a chaos objective. That is the end of turn 2. Kind of shaping up to be potentially an interesting game here. So we're going to roll off to see who's going to go first in the 3rd battle round. Death are going to roll a 2. Chaos are going to roll a 4. Chaos definitely going to swing first. Start of turn 3 for Chaos. Now technically this is where we can start actually being able to win the game. I don't... there's a way I could go for it, but that dragon's probably going to kill me. Taking a look at the battlefield here, I got a potential win on turn 3. If I can manage to hold this objective here and take that objective there, as well as this objective over here, which I think is actually somewhat realistic, that'll get me a win. So you know what? Fortune favors the bold. Let's go for it. Hero phase, because of the Taliban, I'm going to get some models back here. D3 for 3 models back. And we'll just pop them in coherency of the unit right here. Just swing into that vampire. Great Unclean One is just going to be putting up... I think it matters a whole lot. Let's go for an Arcane Bolt against that vampire, because I kind of want him dead. So show me that 5 to cast. No, I failed it. Failed it terribly. Over here into the movement now. Plague Drone's going to run. Going an extra 5 for a 13-inch move, which will put them onto that objective. Over onto that objective. Now let's go for some Beasts of Nurgle. Going to run 5 plus another 1 for a 6-inch move. Really hoping they would have moved faster because I want that charge against that zombie dragon. But such is life. Nothing I can do about that now. Great Unclean One will move up to there. I'm going to go ahead and flee these guys though. They're going to move an extra d6, an extra 5. Heading to right there. Keep in mind because they're Beasts of Nurgle, they can retreat and charge in the same turn, which is pretty good. Shooting now will be the Great Unclean One, taking shots at those skeletons. How many shots he's going to make? 2. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. We got 1 hit. 1 wound. With the rend, all you're going to get is your death save.
Yep.
On 6.
Hey, look at that.
Made it. Probably actually wanted to pull one to make the charge longer. Over to this side of the board, going to declare a charge with the Beasts of Nurgle. 6 inches to make it in. Yep, they're in. Beasts of Nurgle making it in like so. Great Unclean One going to charge. Makes it in with 6. Whoop. And then I've got the Beasts of Nurgle going to make it in. They do 7-inch charge. Let's go ahead and just bring them right up. Combat that I need to go well for me will be my Bloodletters over here. So we're going to swing with them first. Go ahead and pile in. He's going to pile into there. So he can pile into there, and shouldn't be any issue getting everybody to swing. 11 attacks coming in. I really need to show 6s just to cause mortal wounds to you. And I'm hitting on 4s. That was a garbage roll. So I've got 1 mortal wound caused and 2 regulars. Now I am wounding you on 3s. 1 wounding hit with -1 rend. So we'll do that one first. You get your
3 up.
Yep, 3 up save is the rend.
Yep.
Made it. And then your death save for the mortal wound.
Don't make it.
So taking 1 wound.
Back to 4 left.
And your turn to swing. Where do you want to swing into?
I'm gonna go with my skeletons over there.
Swing with the skeletons here.
Yeah. So pile in. Best as I can.
And these were the ones that were armed with...
Spears.
Okay. So getting that 2-inch reach.
Yep.
Split these up, so 5 attacks going into the beasts. You're hitting on 4s with them now, because you've got the Death Hero close by.
Correct.
Hitting those beasts and Nurgle on 4. So we've got a grand total of 2 hits. And then wounding on... What are they wounding on 4s?
Yep. For 1.
All they've got is a 5-up save, which they don't make, take 1 wound.
Yep.
Now you've got 2 attacks to go into the Great Unclean one.
Yep.
Same thing, looking for 4s, and then looking for 4s.
That's 1.
1. I get my 4-up armor save. And he makes it. Next up, we have those Beasts and Nurgle go swing in. I might get lucky and cause some damage here. So I'm going to pile in such a way that I'm not going to bring that Morgul in, but I'm going to get hopefully all 3 beasts in. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. They're going to pile in. I'll be able to get 2 of them swinging with all their attacks and 1 only swinging with the longer range one, because I want to stay out of the bubble for the Morgul, giving me the minus to hit. 2d6 attacks with the claws and tentacles with the 1-inch range. Because of how big and fiddly the wings are, the models are a little bit kind of almost under that wing in such a way. We could pivot your model a bit, but I don't want to go breaking anybody's models right now. So 2d6 attacks coming from the Beast of Nurgle for 9. These are hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Pretty good. 5 hits, looking for 3s now. Okay, we got 4 wounding hits. No rend, only 1 damage each, so you get your 2-up save. Failing 1, down to 3 wounds.
6-up save.
Oh yeah, 6 up from death. You made it. So not taking any damage. Then I've got the 3 attacks with the 2-inch reach. Same thing, 4s and 3s. Got 2 hits. 2 wounds. No rend, they're D3 damage each. But let's see if I can get through your armor. I do once. How much is it worth? D3. Only worth 1. You get your 6-up death save.
Fail it.
Down to 3 wounds remaining now.
Yep.
Over here now, Vampire Lord gonna swing.
Yep.
Into the Plague Bearers. They're back up to a full unit, so you're getting -1 to hit.
Correct.
So now you're hitting on what, 4s?
Yep.
3 hits. And then wounding on 3s?
Yep. 2.
And -1 rend?
Yep. D3 damage.
They go to a 6-up save. Fail them both, so D3 damage apiece.
For 4.
4 damage total. They do get their resilience though. So show me 5s or 6s. For a little bit of help, losing 3 will pull them from the back over there. Move over to my Great Unclean one. 3 attacks with the flail, looking for 3s and 2s. Only managing 1 hit because it does wound. That's at a -1 rend and it's 2 damage. So I believe you just get your death save.
Yep. No.
Double 1, so losing 2 models. Now for that sword, 3 attacks, looking for 4s and 3s. 2 hits. 2 wounding hits. That's at a -2 rend and they're D3 damage apiece, so I'm just going to roll 2d3, see how much damage I'm managing to do to you. So that's 4.
Okay.
As you get your 4 death saves, looking for 6 up.
I'll just roll one of these.
Again?
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. So we're going to lose 4 more models out of that.
Not good.
Over here now, this is pretty much what the game's coming down to, Zombie Dragon. What can you do, sir?
Death Lance.
Okay, into what?
Bloodletters.
Yeah, that's probably a smart choice. The Lance hitting on 3s. Still get your reroll. So we got 3 hits, not looking good for the Bloodletters. Wounding on 3s.
Right.
There's only 1. I get a 6-up save.
Oh,
I made it.
No.
The Zombie Dragon Maw, 2 attacks on 4s with a reroll. 1 hit so far. 2 hits. Wounds on a 3. 2 wounding hits with this -2 Ren, so I'm not going to get a save out of that. And they're what, D6 each?
Yep.
Ooh.
6.
Really good swing down to 3 models left there. Or sorry, 4 models left. And then you get your 3 swings with your claws.
Yep. 4s. Rerolling.
We've got 2 hits so far, and then 3s.
Yep. For 2, -1.
-1 Ren, so 6-up save. Nope, failing both. How much damage are they each?
2.
That's enough to wipe the unit. Which means that there's no way for me to hold that objective anymore. Right there. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. Wiping all those Bloodletters, you're guaranteed to get Red Fury off now.
Yep.
So, on to the Beast of Nurgle.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s with a lance.
Yep. Rerolling still.
2 hits, wounding them on 3s.
For 1.
And you go to a 6-up save now. Nope. How much damage is it?
2.
Okay, so we'll keep track of that. Next is the Dragon's Maw.
4s.
1 hit so far with a reroll.
2.
2 hits, wounding on 3s.
-2.
Yep. So you get another 2d6 worth of damage.
Oh.
So we're at 11 damage so far to that unit. Last are the claws. Hitting on 4s with a reroll.
2.
And then you are wounding on 3s.
Yep. For Rend 1.
6-up save. Nope, so that's what, another 2 damage?
Yep.
13 damage total. That leaves 2 Beasts of Nurgles dead, and 1 is down to 5 wounds remaining. That's pretty gross. Next, let's send these Plague Bearers in to try to mob that vampire. Piling in, getting 11 swings against that vampire. First I gotta see the Unpredictable Destruction though, on 5 or 6. That works again, so getting +1 to hit. Now I'm looking for 3s and 3s against him. Whew, I rolled a lot of 1s and 2s and it didn't really help. Only 5 hits out of that, looking for 3s to wound. Okay, at least we got 3 wounding hits against you. You get your 4-up armor.
That's
Failed.
enough.
2 while you get your death save.
Correct.
On 6.
For no help.
He's dead. Would have potentially got some reroll help from Epidemius, but I forgot about him. I didn't need it anyways. Now onto the Beast of Nurgle swinging in. 5 or 6 for the destruction. Not getting it. Epidemius is currently letting me reroll wound rolls of 1 because I'm not quite at 14 yet. So let's do the 3d6 attacks going into the skeletons. A lot less better than usual. Still getting 10 attacks though. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Good hit. Wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Oh, so we got 3 wounding hits. You get what, a 5-up save?
Yeah.
The Crypt Shield? Because there's no rend?
Correct. Making 1, failing 2.
2 models going down. And then the 3 last attacks, the multiple damage ones. Same thing, 4s and 3s. Only 1 hit. It's wounds on a 3. It does wound. There's no rend, so you're going to get your 5-up save.
Fail it.
And D3 damage.
They're both gone.
Got him. That should be the end of the turn. Over here, Chaos taking this objective. And then gonna roll some Battle Shock. So with these guys, I'm just looking for the 1 to see if I get models back. I do not, but they don't fail their Battle Shock because they only lost 3. No way to fail Battle Shock over here. Lost 2 models, but I'm Bravery 10, so we're solid. So overall, you're going to gain control of that objective. I'm going to gain control of that objective. So I'm holding 3 out of 4 right now. Not quite enough to win yet. On to death, turn 3, a hero phase. What are we going to start with?
We're going to start with the Blood Chalice onto himself. So this will heal D6 wounds.
Okay. That's the once per game, right?
Yep.
So healing 2 wounds brings you up to
6.
Oh, I hate him. Next, he's going to cast the Mystic Shield into Morgul.
Definitely.
You definitely got it.
Alright.
Also going to use his command ability on himself to reroll misses. Vampire Lord here, going to throw an Arcane Bolt over towards my Plague Drones. 5 to cast.
Oh.
Yeah, you got double 6s again. So D3 mortal wounds.
2.
2 mortal wounds unless I can use the resiliency to help me on this, so 5s or 6s.
Ooh.
There we go. That's it for the hero phase, so on to movement. Where do you want to start?
So these Graveguard are just going to move up here.
Gonna run or just advance?
We're just going to move up and hope for a lucky charge, maybe.
That makes sense. They're what, a 4-inch move? 5?
Yeah. 4-inch.
Well, the Graveguard moving up like so. Then what have we got next?
We're going to run this unit of skeletons here.
So 4 plus another 5 for
9.
They're quick enough to get up there and get in the way.
Yep.
Last unit of skeletons.
Same thing. Gonna run. 1.
Plus 1, so they're gonna get a grand total of a 5-inch move.
Just gonna move here.
Getting in the way again.
Yep.
Last up is that vampire.
Yep. He's gonna run as well. He's gonna run 4. He's just gonna go just here.
White King gonna run.
4, so going to 8.
How scary is that White King combat?
Fairly scary. He has the Black Axe.
Gotcha. Morgul over here gonna go now.
Yep.
I hate this thing.
Everyone does.
That's why I pick it all the time.
Yep.
That's the end of movement, so on to shooting. Gonna go for the Pestilent Breath there.
So, roll a 1 and I automatically hit.
You don't. And this isn't affected by the wounds you've taken, right?
No.
Okay, so then hitting on 4.
Re-rolling.
Oh yeah. Does manage to hit. Wounds on a...
It's gonna be wounding on a 6 now because of the amount of damage I've taken.
Will you stop?
No, I can't, apparently.
-1 Ren, so I get my 6-up save. See if I can roll 6s for days.
Nope.
Nope. D6 damage.
2.
2. Okay. Brings me down to 3 wounds remaining. Graveguard 12 inches away, so they can declare a charge. We gotta show 12. There we go. There's 3. They're not making it in. I assume the Morgul's gonna charge?
Yep.
Run me double 1s.
Nah, that's definitely
that's 10. Morgul gets in against them. Oh no. That is it for charges, so let's go over to combat. Gonna have the Morgul go first. It's what, 8 attacks sitting on 3s, wounding on 3s?
Yep. And 6s generate extra attacks.
They do, so you got 3 in there.
I'll just roll these ones and roll this one again. Nope.
We get a grand total of 7 hits, wounding on 3s.
Yep.
Oh my, that's everything.
Yep.
-2 Ren, so that's definitely enough to get through my armor. I do get my resiliency save though of 5 up to ignore wounds, mortal wounds.
Ooh.
Saved probably more than I should have there.
Wow.
But still gonna take 7 total. I'll lose the bell toller and have the champ go down 2 wounds to 3 remaining. Let's see if this little beast of Nurgle can be the hero that we need. I'm going to be hitting you with the D3 damage attack first, 4s and 3s. It hits. It wounds. I get a 2-up save. Or does... No, you've got the... You got the shield over and everything.
Yeah, you did put it on him, I think.
So yeah, you got a 3-up save.
Dang.
So D3 damage.
Yep.
Woo! For 3 damage, ignoring on 6s. Getting to ignore 1 of those, taking 2 damage, you're down to 4 remaining. Woohoo! And then D6 attacks. For 5. 4s and 3s again. So we've got 3 hits so far. 3s to wound. 2 wounding hits, so you get your 3-up save. I'll pass to both. Time to swing with that zombie dragon. Get 3 attacks with the lance, hitting on 3s. They all hit, wounding on 3s. They all wound.
And 1.
-1 Ren puts that Beast Nurgle to a 6-up save. Oh no, I think he's dead.
Yep, 2 damage.
2 damage apiece. He only had 3 wounds left. He goes down.
I heal a wound at the end of the combat phase from the hunger.
So you go back up to...
5.
Time for the drones to swing in. They can kill a Morgul, no problem. 3 attacks with the Plague Sword. -1 to hit because you're spooky scary. So I'm hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s. Okay, 2 hits. 1 wounding hit. You get a 2-up save now.
And I make it.
6 attacks with the Proboscis. Now I'm going to need 4s and 4s. Good job so far, guys. No, not so good. Only 1 wounding hit. 2 up. Yeah, you made it. Well, I've got my 2 stingers. This might work. Hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s.
No.
It adds up to 5.
That doesn't count.
That is the end of your turn. So I'm still managing to hold on to this objective. And I gotta do battle shock on them. On a roll of 1, I'm gonna get the model back. Nope. But nobody flees because they're every 10. Quick little sweep of the battlefield. So Chaos still managing to hold this objective. This is the only objective that Death currently holds. And then sweeping across, holding that objective, holding that objective. There's going to be a big old fight happening in the middle. Turn 4, let's roll to see who takes priority. Chaos is going to roll a 2. Death rolls a 4. I assume you want to go first?
Oh, yeah.
Hero phase, I assume you're going to start with that Mystic Shield on
Yep.
to the Vampire Lord?
I don't get it.
Woo!
And he's going to give himself the reroll all hits.
Yep. This Vampire's going to go for an Arcane Bolt on the Plague Bears up there.
Gets it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm in range from Bind. Let me check. Just out of range from Bind, so D3 to that unit of Plague Bears.
1.
I get my resiliency on a 5 or 6. Nope, so you're going to kill 1.
Yay.
Blah. Movement phase. I beat up that zombie so bad. Bet your movement's like 2, right?
No, it's 10.
Oh, it's terrifying. Okay, you going to go flappy flap?
Yep. So I'm just going to...
Up the board he goes.
As the rider falls off.
That cancels him dying.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool with that.
Graveguard are going to move up 4. That means it's going to be an 8-inch charge to make it in.
I believe in them, you know. Failed 1.
More movement. The White King going to move up.
Yep.
He wants to get beat up.
Yeah.
I need points.
And the skeletons here gonna do the same thing.
Okay, so we're going to get a little bit of a throwdown going on.
We'll see.
Skeletons moved up. Next, we're going to have these skeletons start to have fun putting models on there.
Yeah, gosh. Oh,
Imagine
boy.
doing it with one hand trying to hold the camera with the other.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, your side's a bit better than this one.
I think you're making that up.
I think I am, but...
It's a story you're sticking to.
yeah, I have to now.
Vampire Lord going to go somewhere.
Yeah, he's just gonna pop here. I'll just put him there.
Over to shooting now. Zombie Dragon gets to just hit automatically with Pestilent Breath because I got more than a few models in that
Yeah.
Plague Bear unit. I wounds on what, 2? Or no?
It's down to 5 now.
Okay.
That was a 6.
Dang it. Okay, so it does cause wounds and it's, what's the rend on it?
1.
-1 rend?
Yep.
Okay, so I still get a 5-up save.
Yep.
See if I can make it. Oh no, that's a 2. D6 damage.
3.
I've got my Disgusting Resilience on 5s. Okay, he's gonna lose 2 models. We'll take... Oh, he fell over. We're gonna do this one and this one. We'll put him back to where he's supposed to be.
Try to make a charger.
A little bit. That's all. So let's go into charges. Zombie Dragon, I assume?
Yep. That's definitely not in.
6 inches?
I'll measure.
We'll see.
No.
Yep, not gonna get within the ½ inch. Sweet. Skeletons here gonna declare a charge.
Ooh.
10 inches, yeah, they're definitely going to be in.
Alright.
Come fight me on the
Cigarette.
steps.
Yeah.
Skeletons making the charge up the steps. Now we've got Vampire Lord if he wants to go in.
Yep. No, he doesn't.
Double ones does not make it in. And then this unit of skeletons here. 9-inch charge should be enough.
Yep.
Going into the Great Unclean One. You just want to give me points, don't you?
Yeah.
Good, I need them desperately.
Yeah, I know you do.
Ending up right there. White King's going to try to charge now.
Oh.
Yeah, 11-inch move is definitely going to get him in.
Yep.
Heading toward the beasts.
Yeah.
Graveguard attempting to make their 8-inch charge now.
No. 2 inches short. Dang it.
Wonder if this is going to be one of those battles where I talk about how I almost won and then got tabled. I feel like that's what's going to be happening pretty soon.
Well,
what fight do you want to start with, sir?
That's a good question. I think I want to start with the skeletons against the plague bears.
Super big cool fight happening on this. These are ones just armed with sword and board, right?
Yeah, so it looks like even if I pile them in, it's only going to be 3 of them.
3 attacks. Sword and board, you're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Because you get the Death Hero close by.
Yep.
3 hits. And now you're wounding on 4s.
Yep. For 1.
1 wounding hit. I'm going to get my... Let me think, I go to a 4-up save and cover.
Nope.
Fail it, and then I get my resilience on a 5 or 6. No. Actually, I forgot. Is Epidemic? No, Epidemic isn't letting me roll saves yet. See if I can't get my revenge over here. Let's go Great Unclean One into this unit. The reason I'm doing that because I want to get to the point that I'm getting some better rerolls. So let's start with that Flail. Flail has 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, then wounding on 2s. We managed to get 2 hits so far. 1 wounding hit, but I get to re-roll that because of Epidemius. Okay, so 2 wounding hits. This is at -1 rend, so you're going to get no proper save.
Yeah.
You get your death save though, it's 2 damage apiece, so you got 4 6-ups coming up.
No help.
4 Rodan. Now the Massive Vile Sword, going to be hitting you on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of Epidemius. There we go, 3 hits. And wounding you on 3s, rerolling 1s. 3 wounding hits, -2 rend. They're D3 damage apiece, so let's see what this is all worth. Oh, so that's 2, that's only 4 again. To get your 4 6-up death saves.
No help again.
Another 4 go down. So that's 8 dead, so that brings Epidemius to the point that I'm rerolling save rolls of 1 now as well.
Thanks.
Correction, I'm not rerolling save rolls of 1, I'm adding 1 to my save roll. White King is going to swing now.
Yep.
Remember he's armed with the Black Axe. What's that actually do?
So, it hits on 3s, wounds on 3s with a rend of 1 and D3 damage. But at the end of the combat phase, for each model that was not slain but wounded, if I roll greater than the amount of wounds he has left, he is automatically slain.
Okay, pretty cool.
Yep.
So swinging in, you said you need, what, 3s to hit?
Yep. Wow.
That's,
No.
That's a bunch of misses.
There we go.
Well, I think it's time now for the Beast of Nurgle to go in and beat him up. Looking for destruction. So on a 5 or 6, it's +1 to hit. 3d6 attacks to get started. Garbage, only 10. These are all hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Reroll those 1s. Okay, helped a little bit. And then I'm wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll. Nope. Okay, so we got 3 misses, so 4 total, no rend. What are you on, a 4-up save?
4-up save.
Fail 2, but you get your death save because you're a hero.
Yep.
6s for 1, so only taking 1 damage.
Yep.
4 wounds left as I'm swinging in now with the multi-damage attacks. Hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. 2 hits so far. 3 hits. These are wounding you on 3s, rerolling 1s. 3 wounding hits. Again, there is no rend, so you get your 4-up save.
Yep. Rolling 1.
Dang. D3 damage. Okay, it's going to cause 2 damage, and so you get your 2 death saves against that, looking for 6s.
No.
Failed them both, so down to 2 wounds remaining on him.
Actually, he has the barrel armor, so that means he halves wounds that he's taken.
Okay, so he's down to 3.
Yeah.
Should have mentioned that earlier, but it's all coming out in the wash there. Actually, how many wounds did he start with?
He starts with...
Because you're only applying damage at the end.
Yeah, that's right. So, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and then rounding, yeah. So it
Yeah.
still caused 2 damage to him.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Time for the Morngul to swing. You're hitting me on 3s. 6s generate extra attacks. Okay, so there's only like 6 hits there. Wounding on 3s.
Oh, no.
Only 2 wounding hits. What's the rend again? -2?
2. Yep.
Okay, so I just got my 4 resiliency saves. Looking for 5s or 6s. Only helps for one that does kill off the champ. Time for the plague drones to swing. Let's start off with the plague sword. So I get 1 attack hitting on 5s, winning on 3s. Nope. Prehensile proboscis. 3 attacks. These are hitting you on 4s, winning on 4s. 2 hits. Oh, I get to reroll 1s. So 3 hits. Wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s. That's 3 wounding hits. Take that. I'm going to totally win and kill you. 2-up saves.
3 up now.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't get that spell off.
Yep.
Oh, you took a wound.
Good work.
Venomous Sting now. 5s and 3s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. It was meant to be a 1. Got 2 skeletons into the Great Unclean One.
Hitting on 4s.
Indeedy. 1 hit.
1 wound.
Alright, so I get a 4-up save. But I get to add +1 to that save.
3 up. He's good.
Nice. Realizing I should have got a 6-up save with that plague drone earlier because I was adding +1 to the save.
Right.
Mind if I just roll them now?
Yeah, go ahead.
3 dice.
Yep.
I'm not going to roll any 6s. Oh, see?
You jinxed it. That's why.
Well, that happens. Have my plague bears pile in. I'm not even going to try to do this on camera. Let's move them all off camera and be back.
Yep.
After moving this big terrible mess, I got like 3 that can swing. So let's do it. These are hitting on 4s, rolling 1s.
Huh?
Take that. Wounding on, should be 3s, rolling 1s. 2 wounding hits.
No rend.
No rend.
Failing 1. I have
And you get your, yep. Resiliency.
No.
Sorry, your death.
Death. Save.
Lost 1.
Yeah.
That is the end of this round, so we're going to go into some Battle Shock tests. I'm going to start for the Battle Shock up here on my Plague Bears. I can't really fail. I'm just going to roll a 1 to get models back. Nope. Over here, your Bravery 10, but you lost 8. So D6 minus 2 are going to flee. Still going to have 1 go.
Bye-bye.
Still lost 1 for the Plague Drone. Can't flee, but on a 1, I'm going to get D3 models back.
Oh.
Dang, I needed that. Okay, we're going to move on to Chaos turn 4. Hero phase. He's going to get to heal up because of the Taliban. I'm going to get D3 models back at it here. 2. Putting 2 right in the front of the unit there, and then getting D3 back up here because of the Taliban. Getting 3 back. Bringing this unit back up to full. Great and Clean One is going to use his command ability for charge distance, as well as I think I'm going to go for an Arcane Bolt onto that guy. Because actually, yeah, let's check to see if I'm engaged with that White King. Turns out I'm engaged with that White King, which is no fun. What do I want to do? Yeah, we're still going to Arcane Bolt your skeleton, yeah, because I kind of want that dead. Casting on a 5. Getting it with a 10. You get nothing to unbind. You get your 6-up death save. Or I guess see how much damage it does. 1. 6-up death save.
Nope.
No.
Dang.
Very good, sir. Very good. Alright, I got an idea here. This guy is going... No, that's not going to work. I was going to say I'm going to flee over here and force you, but I think it's at the end of... Can you only capture on your turn?
Yes.
Oh, that might work.
It might.
Nah, never mind. That's only at the end of... that's at the end of any turn. I'm still going to flee. I get to move 8 plus d6.
Yep. That's
11 inches. Fly away. I'm going to fly up there. I don't even care. It's my little act of defiance because you're going to murder them. Plague Bearers over here are going to run because they got nothing better to do. 4 plus another 1 for 5 inches. Rawr, go get them. Great and Clean one is locked in there. That's all my units, except for Epidemius, who's not going to do anything because it's Epidemius. Epidemus, I don't know how to say his name right.
epidermis.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
On to shooting. Great and Clean one's going to take some shots over here into your jerk. So d6 shots. 3. These hit on 3s. Wound on 2s. Rerolling 1s, but there's no 1s. Okay, so they all hit. -2 to the Ren, so you're looking for... Basically, you get a 6-up rerollable.
Yep.
No help, and then the death part of the save... Down to 1 wound remaining. On to combat. Let's just have the Jerk Patrol beat him up. Looking for unpredictable destruction. 5 or 6. They don't get it this time. 3 attacks. Or sorry, 3d6 attacks.
Ooh.
That's plenty, so 15. 15 attacks. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Couple 1s to reroll in there. Good amount of hits. Wounding him on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll. That's how many 4-up saves you got, my friend. There's like, what, 8 in there? Something
Let's
like that?
No.
Oh, you get your death save.
Oh, yeah? Do you think I can make 5 6s?
You might be able to. No, you made 2.
Made 2.
Oh, enough to kill off the White King.
Yep.
Only one option here. Skeletons are going to keep moving up. Ready to beat up some Plague Bearers.
Go for it, boys.
4 skeletons able to swing in. Since I'm at full strength again, you're -1 to hit. So you're back to hitting on 4s?
Yeah.
Alright, and then you're wounding on 4s.
For 2.
2 wounding hits. I get that +1 to my save, so I'm going to 4-up save. No, they're fine.
Hooray.
Piling at about 7 there to swing, including the champ, so 8 attacks coming in. These all hit on 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh, 1 reroll. And it's a hit. Good job, boys. So with the reroll, I got to average. The wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Again, reroll 1 here. So 3 wounding hits on those skeletons. You're in cover, so you go to what, a 4-up save?
Yep.
Failed them all, but you get your death save of 6. The one you flung over there managed to make it. So you're going to lose 2. We're slowly winning this fight if nothing dies. That's the end of combat. There's no way for you to battle shock out of this. So we're going to go into turn 5. Roll off to see who's going to get to go first.
That's me.
You want to concede? I'll let you concede.
No, let's just play it out, you know. Let's see how it goes.
I mean, I don't mind if you concede.
No, it's fine. I think we should just play it out.
Oh.
I might.
I guess.
Yeah. We'll
Turn 5 hero phase over here. Going to cast Mystic Shield on yourself.
This time I get it.
You do.
And I'm going to give the command ability to himself.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Now you forgot to take control of this over here, so you don't get it. You're a scrub.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you've got control of it.
Yeah, of course I do.
So 2 and 2 for objectives right now.
Yep.
Captain Jerkface, the Vampire Lord's gonna Arcane Bolt into my Plague Bears.
Yep. Yep.
Well, he definitely gets it. Not in range to unbind.
That's 1.
Good, I'm just gonna ignore it on 5 or 6. Please make
Oh, you made it.
That's it for the hero phase. Over here, moving phase, MVPs of the game, these Graveguard.
They're just gonna run 6 inches.
Yeah, they go 10 inch.
I should have just been running them the whole game if they ran like that.
So they've ended up basically where they started.
Yeah, like no difference at all.
After 5 turns of moving, they're in the same spot.
Yep.
Over here, the Morngul is going to run away and leave my Plague Drone alone.
Yeah.
Because never did anything to him, so why being a jerk?
I have to be.
Zombie Dragon.
He's just gonna move up there to maybe try and charge Epidemus or whatever his name is.
Oh no. Vampire, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna charge. Just roll the dice.
Okay, so
Yeah, put him into combat. Just to make it easy. I know we skipped the shooting on the dragon. We're gonna do it in a minute, but easier to put models that way.
yep.
Going for the Pestilent Breath into Epidemus.
So no, it doesn't automatically hit. So then we roll to see if it actually hits.
4.
Yep.
So you get a reroll.
Yep.
Definitely hits him. What's the wound on?
5. That's wound.
Wounds. Okay, what's the rend?
1.
I've got a 4-up save. I get to add 1 to my save, which will cancel out the breath, and then I'm in cover. So I'm on a 3-up save. I passed it.
Oh well.
Charge time. Dragon's gonna charge. 7 inches gets into him. Trap has been sprung. I'm gonna kill your stupid zombie dragon.
I doubt it.
I know. Morngul, let's roll double ones. Fail its charge.
Oh, it's facing backwards. There you go. That looks better.
It's kind of moving, which is creepy.
Yeah, it kind of does that. That's why.
Time to start over here. Swinging into poor Epidemus.
Yep. So I have the Death Lance first, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling.
We get 2 hits out of that, even after the reroll. Wounding on 3s.
For 2.
And what's the rend? -1?
Yep.
Okay. I'm still on a 3-up save after calculating everything. Passed them both. Good job.
Alright.
Now the dragon swinging in. 4 is to hit rerolling.
Yep. Don't need it.
And then wounding on 3s.
Alright.
Fails to wound.
Alright.
Good, he's going to kill you.
Well, we got the claws left.
These are hitting on what, 4s?
Yep.
Rerolling.
Re-rolling.
So 1 hit so far, up
All.
to 3 hits. Now you're wounding him on what, 3s?
Yep. For all.
And this was -1 rend?
Yep.
So 3-up save.
Failing 1. 2 damage.
2 damage. So I get my resilience on 5s and 6s. Nope, gonna take 2 damage. 5 wounds remaining, which means Red Fury is not automatic. On a 1 or 2, you get to attack again.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Why? Okay, the lance. 3s to hit.
Yep.
With a reroll.
Nope.
And then you've got your
3.
3's damage.
For 1.
Okay. -1 rend, so 3-up save.
You
Made it. Dragon attacking in now. 4's to hit. Okay, so we got 1 hit so far with the reroll. Reroll hits. Wounding on 3s. Okay, so there's 1 there. This is what, -2?
Yep.
So I'm on a 4-up save. Nope, I failed that. D6 damage
Oh.
for 6. Okay, I get my resiliencies. 5s and 6s. I mean, I should live through this. But I don't. There's 5. Alright. I'll just kill him off. Poor fella. Craig's gonna be sealing the deal. You get what? 1 wound back because you killed something?
Yep.
Technically supposed to be at the end of combat, but it's the end of his combat. Time to swing. What do you want to do? Or I guess it's my pick.
Yeah, you.
Let's swing Plague Bearers. Pretty much same thing as last time. 8 swings going into the skeletons. Looking for 4s to hit. No more reroll because Epidemus is dead. And 2 rerolls. And then 3s to wound. Alright, 5 wounding hits. You're on basically a 4-up save right now. With all your bonuses stacking. 3 fails, which you get to ignore on 6s because of death.
For no help.
3 dead. 1 over here able to swing to that vampire. 4s to hit. It hits. 3s to wound. That's drop die. It wounds. You get a 4-up save.
Yep.
Pass it with a 5. Time for the vampire to swing into my unit. Should be getting the -1 to hit because it's a full unit.
Yep.
So you're hitting now on 4s.
1.
Wounding on 3s.
Nope.
Okay, good. Plague drone up here. Swinging into the Nurgle. I got 3 attacks with the Baroscus first, so 4s and 4s. That's 2 hits. 1 wounding hit. 2-up save.
3 up.
Oh yeah, because no shield.
Yep.
Now you made it with 6. Let's do the sword. Looking for 5s and 3s. Hits. Doesn't wound. Last but not least, I've got the venomous sting. 5s and 3s. Hits. Wounds. You get your 3-up save.
Oh, I failed it.
Okay, so D3 damage.
Yep.
Taking 1, you're down to 8.
Oh,
Take that. 4 attacks with the skeletons into the plague bears. You're hitting on what now? 4s?
Yeah.
Yep. Because of the opposed bonuses. They all hit.
Yeah.
And then you're looking for 4s to wound.
3.
3 wounding hits. I'm getting my 5-up save plus 1 for the runes, so I'm on a 4. Okay, fail all those so far. Resilience on a 5 or better.
Nope.
Losing 3. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Time to see if the Morngul can kill that lone fly. If I live, I got a chance at this, actually.
Yeah, you do.
I got a pretty solid chance. Hitting on 3s, 6s generate more attacks.
2 extra ones. There you go.
Okay. And then we are looking for 3s to wound. Not a ton. Not a ton. In cover, so I'm on a 6-up save. For no help. That's 6 damage total, and then I got my resilience. I need to pass a couple of these 5s and 6s. Only passed 1, which does 5 damage, which I'm pretty sure is enough to take him down. Barely enough to kill him, which I think is kind of game changing.
I heal D3 on the Nurgle. And I heal. I'm back to full.
Nice. That is it. We're going to go on to the last turn, Chaos turn 5. See, I had a shot at that, because if I could have ran the Plague Bearers... Okay, here's the game plan. Is Buzz was going to go fly over there and grab that. And then if I could just take this objective, then that would have been my game. Which I actually probably should have been able to. Oh well, let's see if I can kill you at least. Yeah, Death controls that one now, so... That's kind of a big deal. You have control of... 3. Hero phase, not a ton to do because I'm out of range. I'm going to go ahead and throw shield onto this unit here though. Because why not? Getting it, you're not in range to unbind, so happy for that at least. I was like an inch or 2 out from being able to arcane bolt big scary dragon. Movement phase, I'm going to move everything up towards the dragon. I'm going to run these guys last. I'm just going to roll now and show you where all the movement's going. So, how far are they going to go? 5 plus another 2. Moved everybody up. I'm not in range to do anything good. Basically, I'm going to see if I can make the charge with this unit. If I can kill that dragon, then we'll play the rest of the game. But if not, then it's just over. So let's see if I can make my charge. I think it's about a 7-inch charge to make it in there. Oh, they do. Well, that's what my charge looks like. Still not getting everybody in. I need to see if I get the unpredictable destruction. On a 5 or 6. I don't. Oh, this is going to go poorly. Okay, let's see if we can kill him. Let's do some piling in. Swinging into the zombie dragon. I got like 16 attacks with the champion. Looking for 4s to hit here. That's not going to be enough. Then I'm looking for 3s to wound. Okay. So you're back and forth if you actually cast Mystic Shield or not, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to say
I'm not sure either way. Okay, let's roll it and see what happens.
Yep.
So 3-up save. Oh, look, you didn't fail everything.
Yeah.
You failed a bunch, though.
Yeah, 4.
And then your death
6
save.
Oh, 3.
You're down to 3 wounds.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to call it there.
Yep.
Because I'm going to take this objective if you don't murderize them, but they're dead.
Okay.
So that is going to be it, guys. You know what zombie dragons do. Rafi, good game, sir.
Yeah, good
Awkward
game.
left-handed handshake. Let's put the camera up. We'll do a little post-game chat.
Yep.
End of the game, post-game chat. Just seems fitting. We're going to put the camera onto the MVP unit of the game, the Graveguard.
Yeah.
So, Rafi, you've played a bunch of Age of Sigmar, right?
Yeah. Going on since the first. So. Yeah, I guess I know a little bit more than most people do. Not to get cocky or anything.
Yeah, because you run regular events.
Yep.
So yeah, you took a toned-down version of your regular list, because it's usually, what, Double Morgul and the Zombie Dragon?
Yeah, that's right. And I take a unit of zombies just for cheap units of battle line.
Yeah, so 3 units of zombies, that's what, 180 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, so cheap, cheap, cheap. And then you got giant scary monsters.
Yeah.
Doing giant scary monster stuff.
Yeah. There's very few that a lot of lists run like that, so.
Right. Now, have you, out of curiosity, with that list you normally run, have you played against the Beast Claws yet? With all
Yes,
their
I
mortal
have.
wounds?
Yeah.
And how do you usually do?
Well, so far pretty good. I haven't
yeah?
lost against them yet, no.
Oh, okay. So yeah, a couple of soft lists. Decided to, try something a little bit goofy. Use some of my... People don't like when I take, similar units like my Iron Guts or my Orc Hearthguard. But yeah, this list did not have enough punch. I was so tempted to put the Glockkin in, but tried to avoid it. So what do you think overall? Give me your synopsis of the game. This is actually relatively close, because if I had gotten a little bit luckier, I could have grabbed some of those objectives.
Yeah, on turn 3 I was a bit worried that actually you would have just gotten a major victory there. And
Getting all 4 objectives, yeah. If the Bloodletters had held out, then yeah, I could have potentially. But that Zombie Dragon's kind of spooky.
Oh, that's just brutal, especially with that Red Fury. And I had the Ring of Immortality, which I didn't get to use, but that would have just made me...
And that's on what, a 2-up after you die, you get to pop up somewhere?
I just automatically...
Oh, you automatic?
Yeah, with D3 back.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky. And he's got the Chalice to heal, and he heals
D6,
at the end of it. Yeah. So, overall, pretty mean. Viewers, leave some comments. Let me know any mistakes that we made. Obviously, go ahead and point them out. If there's anything other than, if you want to get into a discussion either way or you have any questions, feel free to give me an email, josh@miniwargaming.com. Try to get back to you folks as soon as I can within a reasonable time frame. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Leave some comments, leave some love, and as always, happy wargaming. Vault members, click on the link below to see the next game. I'm going to be playing the Fire Slayers, taking on Austin and the Stormcast Eternals. 2,000 points. Try to mix it up a little bit to try a little bit of a different list against an army that I haven't played against that much. If you're not a Vault member, you can click on the link below anyways. It'll take you to a 7-day free trial. You can check this game out as well as the rest of the games we have in the Vault. Everything we do in pairs. It's twice as much content. And it gives you access to Chris and Janine's painting tips and tricks and some other fun behind-the-scenes stuff. Check it out, guys. And as always, happy wargaming.